Hey, what's up? I'm Eric Porter. I'm going to take you through a trick that I've been wanting to do on my trail bike for a long time. I basically ride my Diamondback Release for everything. So this is the same bike that I ride on all my big mountain bike adventures. I've ridden this bike in the Himalayas and India, and I think it would be really cool to round it out and do some tail whips on this bike as well. So a trail bike isn't designed for doing tail whips, it's designed for riding trails. So you can't just do a bar spin or a tail whip on a trail bike because your front brake is routed on the outside of the fork. So when your bars spin all the way around, it will catch. So what I've done on this bike is I put my front brake through my steer tube. It's also made more difficult because it's taller than a dirt jump bike, because this is a size large meant to have a high seat so that I can pedal and have my good leg extension. But it's also heavier because it does have rear suspension, it has bigger tires, all that stuff. So this bike is about 30, 31 pounds, somewhere in there. I honestly don't know how it's gonna work out when I try to tail whip this bike. So I'm here at Seth's house, and we spent the last week building this run-in to this crazy jump we built that just flies out of the woods. I originally thought we were gonna build a mulch jump, but Seth had a better idea.
All right.
There's really only one way to test it, right?
Yep.
Not that soft. He ordered up this crazy airbag, and now we have an airbag landing, which is a little bit more forgiving, and you can practice tricks on it, and that's kind of what it was designed for. I'm gonna try to do some of my old slopestyle tricks on my trail bike.
You took it real easy, that was good.
It's about time to get things moving, so we're gonna start warming up with some easier tricks, some tables and no-hander, stuff like that, then kind of escalate from there. Pretty fun.
Not bad.
It's getting there. In coming to visit Seth here in North Carolina, I wanted to bring in another good friend of mine who is a huge inspiration to me growing up, which is Joe Haley.
Ready to send her?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Joe works at Industry 9, and when I started racing dual slalom and when I was collegiate mountain bike racing, Joe was already racing pro-level mountain bikes and going to college on a scholarship. He's one of the smoothest, most dialed, controlled riders out there. So I wanted to have Joe here to ride this stuff with me and work on some tricks and have some fun. So after testing out the ramp a little bit, we realized that the setup wasn't quite right. So first we took a couple of planks off, because what I think the problem was that it was a step down. So the lip is here and the landing's here, so it's kind of blind going into it. So it was harder to want to pull up on it and go high, and it was harder to actually gauge your speed and land in the right place.
I feel like this is a lot to remove, but I think from now on I'm just gonna listen to Eric.
So we took 2 planks off, which it felt really good, but it felt a little mellow. So when we were hitting it with 2 planks missing, we were getting right to landing and it felt really consistent and safe, but we didn't quite have the pop we wanted, so we put 1 back on, and it was a good compromise between going high and actually being able to blast the jump like we want to safely, and not feeling like we were, backing down from a challenge either.
That's pretty nice and welcoming.
It feels a lot better.
Feels pretty good. I think we should all hit it, and I'll hit it again and pull up a bit more, but it's not scary.
And yeah, it turned out feeling really good, and that was when the session really kind of kicked off and we started feeling good and having fun on the ramp in the bag.
Okay.
Agreed.
So this is the permanent state of this lip then. Let's make it permanent.
For today.
Yeah, for today. Yep. Marker. Yep. Yeah, this is better work for you because you can actually reach the top of it.
Great. We'll throw this guy on top, which will make it look, just have a nice deck up there.
I better test out this deck. Oh yeah!
Like I feel like confident, like to let it kind of roll a little bit quicker, just like to actually pop off the top now.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I'm gonna OJ.
No, I'm actually pulling up this time.
Yeah.
Whenever you say OJ, I know you mean over jump.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's saying like murder it or something. I was telling Joe I really wanted to flip it first on the dirt jumper because that's what I've always done and that's what I know and I'm used to. And then I'm like, you know what? I just need to man up and do it on this bike.
Yeah. All right. Drop in.
So I'll probably flip it before I tail whip it, and if the flip goes well, then...
Are you okay?
Yeah. I stopped at the top.
What do you mean you stopped?
Like when I landed, I stopped.
Oh, you
and I bounced off the bike.
I saw that and I took off and I was like, oh. I grabbed my brakes and I just went over the bars.
I just didn't, I flipped it like a moron. I don't know what I was thinking. My pedals dug in like a bear claw and just, I think that's part of what stopped my forward momentum, which then chucked me over the bars. So, yeah, that sucked. Gotta go do it again though.
I felt like you almost over-rotated.
Well, I went like this to open it up. I wanted a little more speed, but I didn't realize it till the last second, so.
Yeah, you brought it in though.
Yeah, I'm not scared of the flip, I'm scared of the bag.
Yeah, I totally hear you.
Yeah, I'll go do a better one, because that felt like stylish-wise, like.
It felt a little tingle, right?
I think I felt like a little bit here and there too. High five for that one. That was fun. That's the first time I've ever flipped a trail bike. Is it really? Yeah, I go bike packing on this bike. Like this is.
Session's going good, but this is, the pressure's kind of on right now. Still have time before the rain comes. I'll see if I can kick tail whip around.
Definitely getting slick.
Did you catch the pedals?
Got one foot on. I'll put the other one on this time. It's really slick.
Oh my gosh!
That bag is really slick. When I slid out the first, like last time, I was like, this thing's a slip and slide, because it actually is. It's really, really slick.
Man, I'm super pumped that worked out because I did not want to get bounced to flat on that airbag flying off my bike trying to tail whip. So I really didn't know if it was going to, but it felt so good when I pulled it back in and the pedals just went clack, clack, just right into place and stomped it and rode out through the grass. So it felt really cool to kind of unlock that level of my trail bike. So it's not just, you know, my bike that I go mountain biking on, but I can do jumps and do tricks on it too. So it's really fun for that. So make sure to check out all my other videos. There's a lot of fun stuff and I'm gonna keep on putting up rad videos from some pretty amazing adventures. So thanks for watching.